Hey, superachievers! We've all made important changes in our lives at one time or another. It's interesting how it often happens. It's like we reach a point where we won't accept anything less than the change, and a switch is flipped. We're done with the old life and are determined to change it. I've seen this with an individual suddenly and finally deciding to get out of a relationship that isn't working, or a decision to lose weight, or to finally leave that seemingly dead-end job or obnoxious boss. And then, of course, there are those changes that we want to make and we wish we'd somehow get to that point that the switch is flipped because we don't quite feel ready yet to cross that line and make that change. I like to consider this the twilight zone of inactivity. We're trying to change rather than actually doing it. Let me explain. If you try to do something, it may or may not happen. You're also mentally giving yourself an out if you fail at it. You didn't go in and go all in and actually do it, but you tried to do it. And not a very powerful stance. Oftentimes, when one fails after trying, they feel freer to just give up. Now let's look at doing. When you say you are going to do something, there is a resoluteness to both your words and your mindset. No matter how many times you fail or hit the proverbial wall, you have set an intention to do it. And by golly, you are going to get it done. So here's the solution. In the amazingly wise words of Yoda, do or do not. There is no try. If you'd like to see just how powerful this concept is, enlist another person to do a small experiment with you. Hold an object in your hand and ask them to try to take it from you, without injuring you, of course. Give them about 2 minutes to attempt to remove it from your hand. Then restart this exercise, this time telling them to take it from you. Remove the try. Notice the difference between the feeling between try to take and take. What have you been trying to accomplish? Is there a book you want to write and you've been doing everything you possibly can to prepare to write it without actually doing any writing, like research, joining a writer's group, learning more about publishing? Hugh Laurie, an accomplished actor and most noted for portraying the TV Dr. House, stated in an interview, "It's a terrible thing, I think, in life to wait until you're ready. I have this feeling now that actually no one is ever ready to do anything. There is no such thing as ready. There is only now. And you may as well do it now." Wise words, don't you think? So here's your call to action. What have you been trying to accomplish? Now, what if you simply decided to do it? Let go of that fear of failing at it or looking bad in front of others. Set the intention to get it done and do it. Failure is learning, so at the very least, you will learn a lot in the process of doing it.